What's good, people? It's your boy Luke, and I am back with one more video. Now, what we about to do right here, we got our boy CJ the motherfucking champ. And this nigga be having some of the dopest anime reviews, bro. It don't even be really feeling like anime reviews. It just feel like, bro, just be he just be saying some crazy ass shit. He always talking about something dope. In this video, we gonna be going over the one and only Roberta. Now, if you don't know who Roberta is, go watch Black Lagoon. That shit is fucking fire. But if you do, then you know we about to see some raw shit. So, without further ado, you know me, I don't like talking that goddamn much. So, let's get in this motherfucking video.
So homeboy pull up again and he's like, I know exactly who you are now. You're the Bloodhound of Florencia. And it's my lucky day because the cartel got a
This dead motherfucker right here.
$4 million bounty on your head right now. But she just looks at him and says, sorry, but I must leave you, gentlemen. Please, take these.
This bitch. Look at him. Does this look like somebody you should be afraid of? Just
looks at him and
this
says,
is crazy.
Sorry, but I must leave you, gentlemen.
She's a damn nut.
Please, take these as a parting gift.
What's this?
Oh, shit.
You feel me? Craziness. That's what the fuck I'm talking about with this bitch. Crazy.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to return to the streets of Roberta, the home of gang violence, pirates, mercenaries, and probably every goddamn mafia you could probably think of. This
is Le Trenches.
Is none other than the Black Air Force Crockpot. So as expected, there is a new challenger approaching to the round table of Black Air Force activity, and it's none other than a maid.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah. This absolute f***ing demon, this literal menace to society, the Bloodhound of Florencia, Roberta. The definition of do not judge a book by its cover. Because this is not a maid, this is a Terminator. I would not be surprised if somebody said this is a T-something model. So y'all already know we got the evidence on deck. And it is finally time to observe the maid from hell. So without further ado, Exhibit A.
Give me what you got, CJ.
I now present to you Exhibit A, the prelude to madness. So the Lagoon Company ended up taking this job from the Colombian Mafia.
Last time on Black Lagoon, Revy blew up a bunch of ships and shit. Y'all want me to react to that one? Go ahead and let me know. I'll go ahead and let y'all know what I think about that bitch. But that shit was crazy too.
And with this job, they have to transfer this boy named Garcia. Now, you see, Garcia isn't an ordinary kid, because Lil Jit right here is the son to one of the 13 great families of South America. So Revy keeps on harassing the little nigga. So then he says, oh, you must think this real funny, huh? Just wait till my maid come. So she started laughing
till my maid come.
That bitch gonna do wash the dishes and stuff. But then he says, well, you see, she's not that good at cleaning or cooking. And when we used to arm wrestle all the time, I always used to beat her. But one time, when we was arm wrestling, the mafia pulled up. And her arm wouldn't even move. Oh my God, that bicep!
The guns! The guns! Nah, bro. Nah, this bitch is about to flex right out her shirt. This is crazy.
Roberta ends up pulling up to Roberta to find Garcia. So when she gets there, she goes around and starts asking people, hello, do you know where you could point me to my fellow countrymen? I would like to have a word with them. And these niggas like, you want to know where the Colombian Mafia is at? You got to be out of your damn mind. But she's like, I just want to have a word, that's all. So while this is happening, we cut to Balalaika. So homie right here like, Comrade Balalaika, you should take a look at this shit. So it gives her this picture and she's like,
what was that accent, bro? You feel better like this nigga sound like Schwarzenegger.
You're like, Comrade Balalaika, you should take a look at this shit. So it gives her this picture and she's like, hold on, wait a damn minute. Comrade, this ain't no damn maid. Look at them eyes. oh, she got that dog in her. So now we cut to the bar. So Roberta is sitting here waiting for the mafia. So when they pull up, they like, hey, bitch, heard you was snooping around. The you want a bullet, nigga? So she ends up breaking her glass. So then she gets up and she's like, yes, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Roberta of the Lovelace family. Now please, tell me where my master is. I would not like this to get violent. So they start laughing their ass off. They like, the what? What you gonna do, throw a dish? So then she starts lifting up her umbrella. So then she says, well, looks like I'm just gonna have to air this bitch out then.
You what?
Like, I'm about to air this bitch out, nigga.
So they like, hey, shoot that bitch. So they start blasting and she enters the Matrix. So after they stop firing, she's like, y'all got stormtrooper aim. Allow me to show you my new aimbot I just installed. So she started going crazy.
Bro, whoa. This motherfucker did a 360.
Allow me to show you my new aimbot I just installed. So she started going crazy. Boom! Everybody getting pellets in their ass. Pause! So as she continues to air the entire bar out, the goon company taking cover under this table and Dutch like,
he's taking
why
no
do we
parts.
always get stuck with these stupid ass jobs? So then Revy starts crawling over and then the bartender sees her and look at him, he's like, I swear to God, if you was the one who brought all these niggas up in my damn bar, bitch, I hope you have insurance. So then everything just goes quiet. So homeboy back there like, hey, the Lagoon Company, hey, the is my package at? And Dutch is like, nah, OG, the deal's off. I ain't messing with that maid over there. So Roberta sees Garcia, she's like, hey, Master Garcia, come now, my boy, it is time to go home. Who are these people? Do they need to be eliminated? So then Revy grabs him, she's like, stop, bitch. So Roberta's like, you dare threaten the young master? So a homeboy right here trying to sneak her, but then she hits him with the reverse no-scope. Oh my God.
Don't do that,
that's
nigga.
Nasty. She is like that. So then she's like, very well then. So you have chosen death. Time to put your ass 6 feet under, bitch. So she starts lighting it up with the briefcase. And then she hit it with the new tool.
That's the new dude.
Oh my God, Gigi, she is out cold. With the new
what
tool.
the fuck, bro?
Oh my God, Gigi,
She got extra clips. She got extra ammo. She got the motherfucking grenade launcher attachments, all this shit. She got all that shit attached on the briefcase, nigga. It's tough. It's tough, nigga.
She just really packed up Revy in the amount of 10 seconds. So then they trying to dip, and even Garcia, he's like, please, God, take me with you. So Roberta just drops the briefcase. She's like, sir, Master Garcia is scared of me. So homeboy pull up again, and he's like, I know exactly who you are now. You're the Bloodhound of Florencia. And it's my lucky day because the cartel got a $4 million bounty on your head right now. But she just looks at him and says, sorry, but I must leave you, gentlemen. Please, take these as a parting gift.
Deuces, nigga.
Oh,
Didn't even stand a chance, man. So Lagoon Company dipping, they gone. Great heavens, look at this absolute demon. She is unscathed and she is hitting the Sephiroth pose right now. And she breaks this window with no effort. This is the Terminator. So about 5 minutes later, while they driving, she done already caught up. She whipping that hoe, goddamn. So Dutch pulls out the gun.
Damn, nigga, she came out of Tokyo
Starts
Drift
trying
too,
to shoot her.
cuz?
So she drives up, grabs this nigga by the arm, and starts pulling him out of the car.
Whoa, what the
grabs
fuck?
this nigga by the arm and starts
Look at
pulling
this
him
buff
out
ass nigga, bruh. She is manhandling this buff ass
of the
nigga,
car.
bro.
And look at him, he hitting on everything, but she just eating that shit. She's not even flinching. But her car finally breaks down, so they finally get a chance to escape. But
That's
this
what you
did
get for
not
trying to
last
push a
long
fucking
at all.
98 Honda Civic 200 miles per hour.
So about a minute later, she is whipping that hoe on the roof.
What the
So
fuck?
she jumps down and crashes into him and uses her aimbot to take out their wheel. So she crashed into this wheel, but she breaks out of the car. You surviving car crashes like that?
Yo,
She went
this
around
bitch
cities
really
and you
is
take
the
your ass to
Terminator.
Fast and Furious. With your little Vin Diesel ass. And look at this run. Oh my God. She tracking that hoe down with that CW Flash ass run. So she whips these things out and
Yo, that nigga said the CW fat. Yo,
jumps
this
onto
nigga
the
funny.
car. So Dutch like, move nigga, I'm about to shoot this bitch. So he starts blasting, but she whips on top of the car, pulls out the dualies, and starts going crazy on the roof.
Oh
so they
my
end up
God.
going over to this shipping yard, and she gets cracked by this cone. So they end up crashing, and it
Bruh,
looks like
this
she's
bitch is
finally
dead.
out. So they look over again, and she is gone. And
What
she
the
is
fuck?
back
This
ready
bitch
for
is
more
Jason.
smoke. So Revy finally wakes up, and she's like, damn, that bitch really pulled the noob tube on my ass. I should return the favor. So they start standing off for their final fight. So Revy says, make a move, bitch. Then Roberta says, shut the up, you
It's
nasty.
about to
I can
go
smell your dirty
down.
ass all the way from here, you stank booty hoe. So they start blasting, and this goes on for like God knows how long. It was dark when they started, and it's almost morning. Like, how much ammo do y'all have? So later on, she ended up putting a bullet in Revy's shoulder. And look at her, she like, I swear to God, I'm gonna put a bullet in your little googly-eyed ass. So they come out shooting and start running at each other, so they end up hitting each other. So they both down and they about to shoot, but Balalaika ends up stopping them. She's like, all right, ladies, let's cut out the bullshit. And she done brought the whole Russian mafia with her.
shit.
So she walks up and says, you know, I gotta thank you, Miss Maid. I was going to deal with the cartel today, but guess you done already did that. So she shoots the guns out of both of their hands and grabs one. Then she says, all right, Miss Bloodhound, you could go home now. So Garcia's like, Bloodhound? What do you mean by that? And she says, oh, you didn't know? So she tries to stop her. She's like, shut the f*** up before I bust a cap in your ass, nigga. So let me tell y'all, this so-called maid is the Bloodhound of Florencia. She is a literal Cuban super soldier, and she is wanted in every single country in the world.
She's a Cuban what? This bitch is the Cuban Captain America. She is Captain Cuba, nigga. Holy fuck. I did not see this development coming at all.
So Garcia's like, hold on, is this true? And she's like, yeah, it's all true. I've killed hundreds, probably thousands, blew shit up, and so many unthinkable things. I'm an international menace to society. So she's like, my bad, young master. I did not mean to deceive you, but it was for your own safety. But Revy's like, nah, f that sob story shit. What am I gonna do with this bullet in my arm? So they like, oh, you right. So y'all can settle it with some bare knuckle boxing. So they about to scrap. So before they start, Roberta says,
You gonna make
hey,
this bitch fight a
your
super
shoes
soldier?
untied. Damn! Send her ass to the stratosphere. So they start going crazy. They boxing. And they over here taking bets like, I got a full house on Revy. I'm going all in on Roberta, nigga. So they ended up boxing for like an hour, then they just knocked each other out. So after this, they leave, and she vows to never off anybody ever again. And well, that promise didn't go so well, because what we just saw was mild compared to what we are about to witness. So that was Exhibit A, and it's finally time to...
I forgot it was only the first exhibit, bruh. I forgot it was only the first exhibit. God damn. There's more?
move on to Exhibit B. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, Vengeance and Rip and Tear. So about a year later, word on the street is that Roberta is back, cause somebody saw somebody in a maid outfit. So while Rock and Revy are at the bar, this maid comes up, but it's not Roberta, it's this girl named Fabiola. So she walks up to him and says, Master Garcia needs your help. But then homie behind her picks her up and he's like, alright, listen little lady, where is the actual real maid at? Up stabbing this nigga in the...
Oh, shit. Hey. That's why you gotta keep your hands to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
God, sweet heavens. So she takes everybody over to Garcia. So then he says, alright, listen up everybody. I need your help. You see, my maid has gone off the walls again. So what had happened was, Garcia's dad, Mr. Lovelace, ended up getting assassinated by some Americans. So obviously, this didn't sit well with Roberta, because that was basically her father figure. Because Mr. Lovelace ended up taking in Roberta after she was on the run. That's why she poses as a maid. So this ended up waking up her inner demon again. And now she is slowly losing her sanity. So they showed them these pictures, and there were 6 people that helped conspire with this assassination. So we cut over to one of the dudes, and Roberta is back behind him, stalking him. So he runs away and tries to call one of the people on the phone, but Roberta answers the phone.
Oh no!
Like, my, I've been looking for you, buddy. And don't try to call your other friends, cause I've already paid them a visit too. And about a day later, homie's body was found dead and disfigured in a canal. Her next target was homeboy right here. So she got him chained up on this thing, and he like, do you know who I am? And she like, yes, I know exactly who you are, Mr. American. Now you best start talking before your ass
is that a hot cold, nigga?
She is guzzling down. Look, she chomping them hoes like Tic Tacs. And she like, guzzling down. Look, she chomping them hoes like Tic Tacs. And she like, come on now, chop chop, speak up, nigga. And later that day, homie was found dead.
Eating what?
And the only suspect was a woman in a maid outfit. So later on, we cut back to the bar, and Roberta pulls up in the bar. Then she says, there's a war coming. Please point me to every single weapon shop in this city. Please and thank you. So the bartender like, oh, hell nah. But then she breaks the glass and she's like, do you think I'm joking? Now hurry up before I make you a pack. So the Americans are in town.
What the fuck I told you to do?
Everybody in the hood going crazy, cause all hell is about to break loose. Random gangsters and bounty hunters, Revy and her crew, the CIA and the cartel, all because of one person, Roberta. So now later that evening, the gangsters try to pull up on the Americans, but they end up lighting them up. They said, we rep the US of A in this motherfucker. So they end up escaping to the roof, and there is a sniper on the other side. So they end up escaping to the roof, and there is a sniper on the other side, and it is none other than Roberta with the Barrett 50 cal. She started unloading on them, and she got the new 2-4 sidearm. So then the other dudes come in and try to third party her, but she starts no scoping them with one hand. She is using a 50 cal with one hand. Oh my Jesus! Phase up the phase Roberta in this. And then she ends up pole vaulting all the way to another building. And look at the dudes right here. They like, bruh, what did we sign up for? So now it's nightfall and the Americans are on.
Ain't nothing but death waiting for you over there, boy.
The run. And the bloodhound is on their ass. So she gets on the ground and starts smelling the ground. And she's like, I smell bitch. So she gets up in this room and she's like, I should prepare. I should use this hanger as a weapon. So Garcia ends up running in behind her, and then
you see how she straightened that motherfucking hanger out like it was a string? Look at this
as
shit.
A weapon. So Garcia ends up running in behind her, and then he just sees the absolute carnage that she has just left behind. So these dudes see this guy and they like, hey bro, what's happening, bro? And well, guess who's behind them?
Hello.
So she ends up beating the life out of these dudes with her bare hands. So then this weirdo comes up and he's like, looks like the bloodhound is more ferocious than ever. So they start boxing. He low-key kind of boxing her up right now. So then he slams her on this table. And then, yo, some weird ass shit happens right here. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. You know, I'm blacking the screen out because all you just gotta know is some, Hercules. If you get my drift. Yo, this man Garcia is out here watching this. Oh my God, this is terrible. So while they getting freaky, he said, all right, you know what to do next. And she's like, yeah, I got you. With some bullets. She had a gun in the belt buckle. Then she said, you thought we was gonna get nasty with your dirty ass. So then she starts beating the life out of this man. She throwing him around like a rag doll and everything. So then goes life out of this man. She throwing him around.
He was about to get some ass. No, bro, that's tough, bro. She did that man dirty. That nigga thought he was about to get some cheeks. He thought he was on some Mr. and Mrs. Smith shit. Nah, nigga.
Beating the life out of this man. She throwing him around like a rag doll and everything. So then Garcia yells, yo, please stop. And yo, her hand went through his entire skull. So then she's like, oh my God. Oh my God, I did not just do that in front of the young master. But then she's like, wait a minute. The young master shouldn't be here. You are an illusion. You are a lie. So she is about to shoot this little nigga. But then the Americans come in and save him. So then this even sets her off even more. She's like, oh my God, now they took the young master? They will all bleed and die. So then later on, Revy and her crew pull up. So then old girl tries to run up and attack her, but she bites her sword in half.
The fuck?
Then old girl comes in with the chainsaw and she breaks the chainsaw. So then homie come up right here, but...
Oh, nah. Stomp him in the nuts. Stomp in the nuts. Snake?
So then Fabiola comes and tries to stop her, but then she says... Fabiola, have you watered the garden and taken the dog out for a walk yet? And she's like, oh my God. She has completely lost her mind. So now Roberta's chasing them down on a motorcycle and Balalika's up on top of the roof with the Russians. Then she starts talking to the Americans like, looks like you Americans could not get the job done, so allow us to finish it. So they end up shooting multiple RPGs at her, and that finally ended up slowing her down. So the Americans hitch a ride with Lagoon Company to retreat. But also, guess who's still hot on their tail? So Roberta got this plane ticket. So she sits down by the lady and the lady says, damn, you smell like ass. Looks like you found that ticket I left you. And this is none other than our favorite nun, Etta. The one that'll light the block up in the name of Jesus. But she's actually a double agent for the CIA. So she tries to swing on her and she's like, hold on, shawty, chill. I'm just trying to help you out, that's all. So she's like, fine. But after my hunt is complete, I will reward you with a painless death. So now it's the next day and they're in this jungle. So they head off. So when they get out to the land and they start scouting it, they start to see rods spread out around the land. And Garcia and Fabiola like, oh shit. She already here. She about to make this a Dead by Daylight lobby. And boy, oh boy, was he right, because she was about to make this a horror movie. Because with this scenery, she done turned into the Predator.
Oh, shit.
So she grabs this hostage and takes off. Then she stops, cuts off his ear, and then goes into the jungle. So these dudes hunting her down and she's hanging in the tree. So she pops this nigga, then lands on this dude's gun, then kicks his head off and then retreats. So then she finds these other three dudes. So then she pops homie with the musket, and then they finally realize, oh my God, those rods are literally her bullets. She placed them there for them to see what they were gonna get killed by. Then she runs up on this dude and pops him right in his face. But then she ends up getting hit by a claymore, and then she ends up getting sniped. But she ate that and she is still moving. Oh my God, what the f is she made of? She just ate a claymore and a bullet and is still moving. But she ended up losing some fingers. So she's like, I don't need these shits. So then she just flings them off and just acts like nothing happened. So now she's moving in the bushes, so she sneaks homie in the back. But then homie starts rapid firing, so she
runs a bayonet on her gun like it's 1776. What the fuck? No.
At him at full speed, eating bullets, and she stabs this with the bayonet. So then she picks up his walkie-talkie and she's like, you all are dropping like flies. Make this at least a little entertaining.
Nigga, I ain't out there, bro. I've done seen this bitch kill 100 people. Nope. Nah, nigga.
For me. So then bro with the ponytail started running at her, but she chucks the whole gun at him. And she's like, hear my war cry. But then she ends up seeing Garcia and he's like, yo, please just stop. But she's still losing her mind. She's like, you were not the young master, you were the enemy.
Bitch, you crazy? This bitch is crazy. She lost her fucking brain. Her brain? Gone.
But then he basically has to take a whole bullet to believe that it's him. So she finally just stopped it. Dear God, thank the Lord. Like, bro, just look at her. She is beat the up. So after all of her carnage, she now getting bloody.
Is this bitch missing a braid? She's missing a braid. Yo, she's been to the ringer, bro. Nigga. Hey, man, that's what your bitch look like after a train, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about.
So after all of her carnage, she now getting pushed around in a wheelchair. She done lost a leg, an arm, half a hand, an eye, half a hair. And look, she's still like, I'll still kill them on God.
Fucking savage. Let her in.
So yeah, with all that evidence,
let her in the round
there's
table.
No discussion, there's no argument.
Let her in.
Terminator, Predator, Doom Guy ass. She took on the USA, Russia, the cartel, Colombian special forces. God knows what she did in her backstory, and she technically beat the protagonist. Nah, sit down, that's a wrap. So yeah, that's it. I think this might be the longest trial to date. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Follow your boy on IG and Twitter. Make sure y'all sub to the second channel on finally.
Don't forget to follow your boy. Show him some love. CjDaChamp.
Cooking over there again. And
playing
I'm out of here.
Playtime.